This is the Winning Rotation podcast hosted by Kendall and Alfred. In basketball, a rotation is the group of players on a team that actually provide quality minutes. The goal of each episode is to build the best rotation possible for whatever topic. So for example, if the topic is fruits, I'm just trying to build a better list of fruits than Alfred or our guests. We're doing this like a sports draft. We get 5 picks each, snake style. So whoever has the first pick in the first round will go last in the next round, so on and so forth. As a reminder, we're not necessarily picking from best to worst, we're just trying to build a winning rotation. In addition to the starting 5 for each team, there are 3 additional bench spots that are filled through free agency. Each of us gets a fixed dollar amount to spend, and we'll take turns bringing an item to the table with a starting auction price that we would add them for. So let's say we were choosing lists of best fruits. During the free agency phase, I could add a cranberry to my list for a dollar amount that I specify, but it's open bidding and the item goes to the highest bidder. At the end, we go through our list and discuss who built the winning rotation. Yo, Winning Rotation Podcast, I guess officially episode 2. It's your boy Kendall, aka KR Smith. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's your boy Alfred, aka the historian, aka the vice president.
You got the wackest nicknames.
No, that's what they call me, man. Ranch View Elementary, 2001 season.
Anyways, today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna be drafting songs from the 2003 Billboard Top 100. But instead of just drafting them straight up, we're gonna have little themes to each round. Or I guess not really to each round, but we're gonna have categories that we gotta fill. And those categories are, let me just pull up my list. You need to draft 2 songs that were solo male performance, 2 solo female performances, 2 band or group performance, 1 male and female collaboration performance, and 1 wild card. All that sounded good, right?
Yeah, sounds good, man.
All right. So we're gonna kick this off with a little coin toss. All right, I'll let you call it.
Tails never fail. If it's me, I'm just gonna pick tails every time.
All right.
Tails never fails.
He said tails never fails, and it is, it's tails. All right. So all right, let's kick this off. You gotta say what category you're gonna fill first, too. By the way.
Right. With the first pick, I'm gonna pick In the Club, 50 Cent.
Like, there's no other song. That was number 1 on the overall list, huh?
I think it was number 1, like, in general, yeah.
I mean, I've been telling people this, like, that might be the most important song, like, to me in my life.
Like, if you had the number 1 pick, you were picking In the Club.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And, like, there's no way, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you could pick anything else number 1.
I mean, no, there really wasn't anything into consideration. I mean, that was 50 Cent's first album, and that was probably, to me, his best album. Super influential. I remember buying the bootleg off of someone, like $2. But if I didn't pick that song, then I might have just lost. You know what I mean? And that was so that fills up one of my slots in the solo male performance, 1 out of my 2. I mean, the music video is dope. The whole album was dope, and this was probably the best song on 50 Cent's best album. And it was very important, especially in 2003.
Yeah, I think so, like the video was crazy. That fool was upside down
on the treadmill and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, and like, dude, like I remember my aunt. She had that shit as her ringtone. Like, people talk about ringtone rap being like mid to late 2000s, but like I would argue that it might have started with In the Club.
You might be right. I mean, what, like, In the Club is one of the best hip hop songs of all time to me. I mean, it was an obvious decision. It was a pretty easy decision for me.
Yeah,
I mean
that. Yeah, there's like I said, there's no way you could pick any other song. First overall. So
right.
All right, my turn. So Alfred picked In the Club. That's a solid pick. Like I have nothing to argue. I'm trying to think because like I could go with like one of the better songs, like one of the better songs overall, or I might just pick. Like I feel like there's a couple categories here where
there's not that
there's
many.
only
It's slim pickings. Yeah. No, I know
yeah.
what you're saying.
So I'm gonna actually do.
Don't do it to me.
Man.
Don't do it, man.
This one's hard. This one's hard. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a wild card right now.
Fuck.
So for the listeners, the wild card could be from any other category, or it could be from a song that like doesn't meet the criteria for the other ones. So I'm gonna do "Shake Your Tail Feather."
Oh, right off the bat.
Yeah, because let me explain to listeners. So like,
I respect you for picking that. I respect
the reason
you a lot.
this song doesn't fit, like it doesn't fit under the other categories, right? Like it's a collaboration between three dudes. Like that's not a band or a group, and it's not a male and female collaboration performance. So that's why it's a wild card. But I'm gonna get out the way now. Like, dude, it's like the video was so good. Like
it was like a movie in itself.
Yeah, like man, and I've been saying Murphy Lee, one of my favorite rappers ever.
Dude, don't say it.
That fool, I've been tweeting at that dude. He gotta follow me. He's not doing nothing. Like he gets maybe 2 likes on all of his tweets. Like he got nothing better to do.
Don't
is
say
he on
nothing.
Cameo?
If he is, he can't be that much. Don't say nothing about the Thundercat, man.
Dude, he was really, that's the thing too. He was really a Thundercat. And you try and tell me when I was a kid and I was like, I was hype about Thundercats. And I also thought he said, when he said, he's talking about Gohans. I was like, man.
Nah, that's not what he was saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
not
know.
what he was
But
talking
when
about.
I was looking, I was like, damn, that fool be watching Dragon Ball Z too. Shout out Murphy Lee. Diddy had the weakest verse on that song, I would argue. Diddy might have had weak verse. Like he was just showing up on everyone's shit.
He was a businessman.
That might be a conversation for another day. Like, was Diddy even tight?
Hey, he might not. The best thing about Diddy might just be Ciroc. To be honest with you.
All right, I'm gonna let that one or move on now. I get the back to back right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do male and female collaboration performance right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to do Into You, Fabulous and Tamia.
You hate Fabulous. I can't believe you really picked that one, dude. Fuck. I had that one on my list. I'm surprised you picked it though, because I know you don't really like him.
I was just telling my sister, I was like, yeah, I'm about to pick this song, and Kevin's about to be on my he's about to be on my ass about how I don't think Fabulous is tight. But
we literally talked about that like not that long ago that you think he's whack.
But it's like it's a good song.
It is.
Like there are whack rappers who make good songs. And I'm not even like saying he's not. What I said about Fabulous was that I don't think he had a classic. Like he's probably one of the most famous rappers to not have like a classic album. Like I wouldn't even say that he has like a classic body of work.
Man, you just picked in your favorite year of music, you just picked his with your second pick, his song.
Man, I don't know. That's a good like I would say that's a good like karaoke duet song too. I don't know. Like
I'm not mad at it. It's a good song.
Tight, although it was whack when he was like what if both our names had Jackson at the end? That shit was terrible. No, he came with the doo-doo bars on there, but it was a good song.
I'll give you that one. It is a good song. I mean, that's all I could really say about it. I just can't believe you picked it.
Yeah. All right. That's my male and female collaboration performance. So, all right, you got back to backs right now.
Okay, so with my first pick of the back to back, I'm gonna go into the female category, and I'm gonna pick Missy Elliott, "Work It." Dude, that was it's a fire song. That's probably my favorite Missy Elliott song.
Really? There might be a better Missy Elliott song on this list.
To you.
Like,
That
man,
you're trying to tell me that song's whack?
no, I never said it was whack, but I just like, I don't know. I don't think it's like tight like that.
All right. I mean,
Yeah, you might be right.
I see.
It
what
was
you're
on my
saying.
like it was on my draft board. I'll give you that one.
All right, and then
Yeah, what else you got?
so not much to say about it. I mean, I remember I think it was like 7th grade going on a field trip listening to that song. Everyone on the bus singing it. So that's how I remember it the most. Still listen to it today. So
Oh shit, I'm looking at these solo female performances. That might actually be one of the better ones.
yeah, there's not a lot on there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm glad you didn't pick that one. And then I'm gonna pick for my other one. I'm gonna go there. It's definitely not the next best song on the list, but I think I have some options. So I'm gonna do the band slash group performance, and I'm gonna pick Black Eyed Peas. Where's the Love?
That song sucks.
You know what's crazy? I didn't think you liked that song, so I wasn't gonna pick it, but I gotta go with it.
Man,
I don't mind it.
like in hindsight, the Black Eyed Peas were ass.
You might be right, and they're
Like they were tight and we rocked with them like for years. But especially if you was Filipino, because we cling on to anybody who's even a little bit Filipino. Shout out Rob Schneider. But
Rob Schneider's super whack.
but like, man, I don't know.
And I mean it's not, like I said, I prefaced before I made the pick. It's not the next best song on here, but I think it was an important song. Definitely, everyone knows that song. Definitely gonna give me some votes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So
It's, I don't know. Like if there's, we could probably might have to look at the data. Like I feel like that song, like if there were streaming services, that shit probably would be streamed hella.
yeah,
That shit would have went viral for sure. That shit would have been on TikTok.
Someone probably made some type of video on it. So yeah, I'm going with it. It was, I don't know. The like the song, like the bars and stuff weren't that fire. Like infecting them faster than
CIA.
bacteria or whatever.
The Bloods and the Crips and the KKK.
Yeah. I mean, it's an important song. It's definitely the fans will know. They know that one.
Yeah. All right, I'll give that to you.
All right.
So you got male solo, female solo, and band and group performance out there.
I'm trying to spread it out a little bit because I got options in some of the other ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Since I got the back-to-back right here, I'm gonna go ahead and take. Like I don't know if you're about to go back to like a solo female performance later.
I have to eventually.
Oh, we got to do two.
You gotta get two.
Shit! All right, I got to pick right now. All right, all right. I'm going to go with. I'm gonna go with "Are You Happy Now" by Michelle Branch.
Dog, why?
Huh?
Let's hear the
What do you
reasoning
mean?
on this one.
That's a good song.
It's fine. Michelle Branch has better songs, like not on this list, but
Yeah, that was the problem. Is like I fuck with Michelle Branch, but like she didn't have like her best songs in 2003, I guess. But out of the other, I won't discuss it because we still got to pick a couple more from that list.
Right.
Like that song to me, we don't gotta talk a lot about it. But that song is one of the stronger ones on there. And then I'll actually go back to back with the.
You're gonna finish the
solo female
category.
Performance.
Okay.
Yeah. So after that, "Are You Happy Now" by Michelle Branch, I'm gonna go "Don't Know Why" by Norah Jones.
I had that one highlighted. I'm not gonna lie. It's an important song, dude. Everyone knows that one.
Everyone knows it. Yeah, everyone.
That
knows
song
that.
was last, like on the list that we compiled, but I definitely was like, hopefully he just forgets about it.
Nah. That was definitely like that shit was fire. And like if you just hear that song, like you know the melody or like a word or something.
If you hear that
Yeah,
song, you're
that I would
probably in
say
a
like
Starbucks.
that song like transcend. Yeah, that was definitely on like the fucking Starbucks CDs they used to
Yeah,
give out, or like the
absolutely.
little iTunes, the little iTunes samples.
I feel like that song
But
just comes with your phone. Everyone got that on.
it's like that and like Michael Bublé.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, we used to in between classes, in elementary school. Like we used to have like reading class and math class, but like they used to play music and like that was on there for maybe like 3 or 4 years. But it's a good song.
It's a good song. I can't say anything bad about it. I
Yeah, shout out
definitely
Nora
can't.
Jones. We don't respect her enough.
All right,
All right, you got the next two.
because I already have three.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the first one, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the band one. I'm gonna pick Evanescence, "Bring Me to Life."
Get the fuck out of here. That song is terrible.
Oh, it's the worst, but you know that song very well, I'm sure, and you probably hate it.
Yeah, that song sucks. Like there's no reason to play it.
Yeah,
If
but
that song comes on like anywhere, it's like that was like one of the songs you switch the dial on the radio. Like you gotta skip that joint. That song sucks.
yeah, but when that song comes on, man, all the goth kids getting hype on that one. They're not. You can't tell me they're not.
I, I'm not gonna lie, like I don't think I really knew any goth kids. Also, I was 2003. I was either 7 or 8 years old.
Well,
They're like, I hope there was not no goth kids hanging out with me.
hey, well that's just you. That ain't me. So I don't have much to say about that song. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's an okay song, but it's very important. And I feel like that was in a lot of like when you watch like fundraiser videos and stuff.
It
It
was
was
in.
in all of those, or in like don't do drug commercials, shit like that.
Dog, do you just call it fundraiser? Like a donation
Man,
thing?
what it was on a lot of like commercials and stuff for sure.
I thought you meant like a school fundraiser.
Hey, I don't know. It was probably on that too. They probably sold the Evanescence CDs or something.
They was telling you to sell like the local coupons
The little books
and like the Otis Spunkemeyer cookie dough.
and like
They're
$40
trying to hype you
for
up.
a little bucket.
You're about to cash that shit in for like a pizza party.
Man,
Or like the biggest scam was like the grand prize, I swear to God, one year in elementary was like that shit was fucking lunch at Red Robin with the principal.
should sound more like a punishment.
And like I was dude, I wasn't doing no fucking fundraisers as a kid, right? But my homie, I was kind of like his only friend. So he won,
You got to choose
and
somebody.
then he took like yeah, he invited me. So I went with him to Red Robin with our principal. That shit was kind of
Did
tight.
you get to go in a
actually.
limo? I know some schools did that.
Nah, she drove us. But
Oh man,
uh, do you guys have Red Robin?
we have Red Robin. Yeah, unlimited fries.
All right.
Cluck,
What do you eat at Red Robin?
Clucks and fries, or just like I think it's the Royal Burger, the one that has the egg on it.
The egg?
That
Yeah.
egg is one of the best burger top. But I ain't
But
gonna lie
that
to it.
when I went to lunch, my homie was like, he's from like Oklahoma or some shit. So he was like,
T-bone.
he was
steak
all
or
about
something.
like barbecue and stuff. Now that fool was like, hey, you should try this Whiskey River barbecue or whatever, with the shoestring onion, whatever.
Yeah, like
You
the onion
know what I'm
straws.
talking
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fire. So,
get that dude out of here. I can't believe.
yeah, we went on a huge tangent. All right,
Let me round out my team real quick.
Yeah, that was all just because you talked about they used Evanescence for
About a
fundraisers.
fundraiser or something. All right. Oh man, there's one still on the board that shouldn't be, but oh man, I I really can't leave this dude on the board like that because that's disrespectful. I'm gonna finish off my male category.
Mm.
I'm gonna pick "Lose Yourself" Eminem.
Fuck no. That was on my do not draft list.
I mean, dude, that song's super important.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If you ask anybody about Mom's Spaghetti, they know that one.
That's true. That's true. But, like, I'm trying to think through, like, am I going to listen to these songs?
I mean,
like, when was the last time you voluntarily played Lose Yourself?
I don't know, but I mean, it's an important. Dude, I picked all important songs. If the 5 songs that I have, they didn't come out, man, people would be crazy.
I don't know. We're gonna have to see what the people say.
That's fine.
I might have the more fire playlist. I got variety. You talking about we're not gonna listen to Go From Shake Your Tail Feather to Don't Know Why by Norah Jones.
I have In the Club and Evanescence. What do you I ain't got diversity? What are you trying to say?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Your shit is like if somebody listened to that, they might carry out like a violent crime. Like,
dude,
you listen to
they might
dude,
lose
you
themselves.
You can't listen to In the Club and not like throw your elbows out. Like if that shit comes on in the club like today, watch out. You might catch a bow to the face.
People in the club might not even know that song today, man.
Dude, if someone doesn't know In the Club by 50 Cent, they gotta slap themselves.
If they don't know,
if you listen to this and you don't know In the Club by 50 Cent, slap yourself.
Yeah,
what's wrong with you?
2 times. All right, man.
All right,
round out your list, dude.
Yeah, my man, I'm trying to think because this free agency shit might be wild though.
We might use all of our money for the first time.
So I have one wild card done already. I got the male and female collaboration performance. I need one more of those. I got my solo
there's
female performance
only
is done.
one male and female.
Wait. So I'm done with that one. And I'm done with the solo female performance.
You need male or band, pretty much.
Yeah. Male right here. I'm gonna go Cry Me a River, Justin Timberlake.
Damn it. that song's absolute fire. It's a better song than some of the ones I picked, but that might be Justin Timberlake's best song.
Yeah, I would say so. And like, dude, like the drums on that shit was like a sad song, but it was also pretty hard, you know? Like the beat's crazy. I don't know. I mess with Cry Me a River. I mess with that whole album actually. That shit was fire. Shout out Like I Love You featuring Clips.
Get out of here. I'm not gonna lie though, out of the 10 songs that we picked, because our starters are both done, we did a pretty damn good job. Like it pretty much went as expected, in my opinion, except for the Michelle Branch joint.
What? Dude, that one was super good. The hell are you talking about? All right.
Hey, man.
Well, I mean, for sure. Like, we have, like, In the Club is in there. Shake Your Tail Feathers in there. Cry Me a River's in there. Like, there's definitely songs that are probably, like, some of the best overall, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, let's take a break, and then we'll recap after the break. We'll recap what picks we made and what categories we filled so far. Yo, welcome back. So we were chatting during the break. Noticed a little. We might have messed up the format. See, this is why these are like rough drafts essentially. But we realized that we can't actually do free agency, or it wouldn't make sense to here, like we usually do, because we can't actually block each other in our categories. Like Alfred's already filled up like band and group performance, which is the one I need to do. So like I could just bid $1 on things. There's not going to be any competition between us here. So we kind of fucked that one up. It probably would have made more sense to do this like with guests, like rather than just the two of us. That probably would have made it harder for sure. Lesson learned. But anyways, what we're gonna do instead is just list off our 3 additional picks that we need to fill out our categories. Right. So you started off the whole thing, so I'll go first.
Yeah. Do you want to recap your team though, real quick?
Yeah. I'll recap right now. Let's do it by let's actually maybe never mind. Yeah, let's just go.
All right, go ahead.
So, my team so far, I did "Shake Your Tail Feather" by Nelly, Murphy Lee, and Diddy. That was my wild card, and that was my first overall pick. Then I did "Into You" by Fabulous and Tamia as my male and female collaboration performance. I did "Are You Happy Now" by Michelle Branch, solo female performance. Dude, don't even try to slander that one. And I did "Don't Know Why" by Norah Jones, solo female performance. And I did "Cry Me a River" by the God Justin Timberlake, solo male performance.
And I'm not gonna lie, that Michelle Branch joint, might have just, it might get you a lot of votes, to be honest. There's a lot of Michelle Branch fans, to be honest with you.
I think so. Your sister's one.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me go through what I have so far. All right, so I'm just gonna do it by category because that's how I wrote it down. So in male, I have male solo performance. I got 50 Cent, "In the Club." Most important song of all time, probably in hip hop. Well, not of all time, but for some people it might be. "Lose Yourself," Eminem. In female, so far I have Missy Elliott, "Work It," and then in the band I have "Where Is the Love," Black Eyed Peas. And then Evanescence, "Bring Me to Life." I mean, I have important stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, your list is whack.
They ain't important songs.
We'll see. The people will speak.
I got diversity. You said I ain't got no diversity. I got 2 rap songs for male, and one guy's black and one guy's white. So,
all right.
Black Eyed Peas, man, that's about as diverse as you can get. Anyways, go ahead and round out your team, and then we'll talk about it.
All right. I'm kind of laughing at like what these things is about to be. So I got to do another solo male performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do "Right There" by Chingy.
The only reason why I'm not that mad at it is because it was like they did the remix in like NBA Live 04, I think it was, or was it 03? It might have been 04.
Man.
I can't believe you picked that.
We'll go over like what other things we were considering picking at the end, but
right.
I'm a
so why "Right There"? Just real quick.
Huh? Dude, that one's fire. What are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Dude. All right, well, we'll talk about it, man. Go ahead.
Okay, actually, no. Say what you thought I would have picked right now.
I thought for certain you were gonna pick a 50 Cent song.
Nah. I actually don't like PIMP that much. And like Wangsta's cool, but like
it's okay.
Yeah. So we'll go over the others we would have picked. I haven't written down, but "Right There" by Chingy, that one was fire. You talking about? And I thought Chingy was Chinese when I was a kid.
Dude, so you asked me when's the last time I played "Lose Yourself." When's the last time you played "Right There"?
Today. I was going through the fucking list.
Oh man, see that you probably forgot about it. I didn't need to play Eminem "Lose Yourself" because I already had it right here in my head. I knew that one.
Nah, I knew.
Did you listen to the whole song?
Yeah, and it's
You're
fire.
a liar.
Nah, that shit was fire. Shout out Chingy, man. Wherever you. No, never mind. He was on YouTube he was talking crazy shit. Never mind. That fool's whack. But I'll leave him in there. And then I got 2 picks for band/group performance. First one is Air Force Ones by the St. Lunatics. That one's culturally important because
it is, but my issue is I don't like Air Force Ones at all. I don't.
It don't matter. That song made you want to have Air Force Ones. The same way, Jimmer Fredette made you look up Mormonism. Like,
definitely not.
Hey,
shout out my hold on quick. My homie's Mormon, and his mom was like, I knew someone named Jimmer, and I was like, how? And it wasn't the same guy. And my other homie, shout out my homie Marcus, man. He thought the dude's name was Jim, and his last name was Fredette, because he's like, no one's name could be Jimmer. All right, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Well, I was just gonna say, the next band song by.
You need 2, right?
I just picked.
Oh
one.
no, you just picked one. Yeah.
Landslide by Dixie Chicks.
You might win just because you're picking these, but like these country people.
Dude,
like what?
Dixie Chicks are culturally important. That one chick had the violin, the fucking electric violin, dog. She was shredding the hell out of it.
Dixie Cups are more important than Dixie Chicks.
Shout out to Dixie Chicks. I think I went on their Twitter or some shit. They're like allies. They're like for the people. Shout out to the Dixie Chicks. If you had asked me now, I would have put money on them being like the most racist band out. But nah, turns out it's the complete opposite. Shout out to Dixie Chicks and Landslide. I know it's a cover, but it's fire.
I don't know anything about this, so that rounds out your team. Let me finish mine, and then we can recap.
Yeah.
So I need one more female song. I'm going with Christina Aguilera, "Beautiful."
That song's terrible.
But it was on Mean Girls. Everybody loves Mean Girls, bro. That's votes. I'm not losing this one.
Man, you don't even go here, though.
Man, you don't know that one. You didn't know where I wore pink yesterday on Wednesday. Come on. All right, and then I need a collaboration. I'm gonna pick. And I'm in between 2. You actually picked the one that I was gonna pick, to be honest with you.
What?
But you picked Fabulous.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick. I'll pick "Crazy in Love."
Dude,
Jay-Z and Beyonce
over
Bonnie and Clyde
over Baby Boy.
Yes. What are you talking about? Are you serious?
Crazy in Love is all right. This is the hottest take. They might actually come for our heads, and no one tweet about this because Beyonce's fans better come for me. But Crazy in Love is a terrible song. Jay-Z, that was like a whack verse by Jay-Z. The video, everyone thinks that shit was super tight. That shit was whack. Baby Boy's way better.
Dude, first of all, in Crazy in Love, do you know who he mentioned?
I'm not gonna. You go ahead.
Shout out my boy Nick Van Exel, dog. Come on. Second of all, it was in the movie White Chicks, which was also dope, bro. You gotta work them into the movies, Beautiful and Mean Girls, and then this joint in White Chicks. I was between that Ja Rule and Ashanti joint, and then Bonnie and Clyde. Crazy in Love wasn't really gonna get picked,
dude.
For the damn.
All right.
I'm gonna feel. I can't leave this one up, man. I'm really in between 2 right now, for the wild card, But I'm gonna just let me see what I have on my list. I'm gonna pick Pharrell and Jay-Z fronting. And it sucks leaving Get Low on the board, but had to be done. So that's gonna round out my team.
You said fronting?
And yeah. Got anything bad to say about that one?
No, I'm not mad at it. Man, Pharrell's one of my favorite people in the whole entire world, so.
Pharrell looked older in fronting than he does now. Dude, it's crazy.
That might be facts. All right, that's it. So should we recap who we picked in each category? I think that might be a good way to do it.
Yeah. So you want to go first in male?
Yeah. I'll just say who we both picked.
Oh, okay.
Faster. So for this male solo performance, Alfred picked "In the Club" by 50 Cent and "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. Fucking terrible ass song though.
Dude.
And I picked
crazy.
I had picked I can't even say it, but "Right There" by Chingy and "Cry Me a River" by Justin Timberlake. Those are two solid picks.
Dude,
Get out of here.
What are you? Mine might be the two most recognizable songs ever.
I had to think about that. Like,
I could be right.
Maybe.
"Go Shorty, It's Your Birthday" and "Lose Yourself." Come on, man.
Where did the "It's Your Birthday" shit come from?
In the Club.
No, like
originally.
Yeah.
Man, it might have been In the Club. Since we don't know, man, we're just gonna say it's from In the
I'm
Club.
gonna tell you what Banks told me to.
Real quick, do you want to do what else you would have picked in that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
category.
do.
Okay.
So I'll go through it. What the other stuff I had on my list? "No Letting Go" by Wayne Wonder. That one's underrated. I don't know if too many people actually know that. That one had a good video too. I had "Your Body Is a Wonderland" by John Mayer. "The Remedy" by Jason Mraz.
You're crazy.
That one's good. What are you talking about? And I had "If You're Not the One" by Daniel Bedingfield.
I listened to that one before we started because I wasn't sure, but nah.
Did you have any others that weren't part of that?
The only other one I would have probably picked would have been Justin Timberlake, "Rock Your Body," just because it's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. What happened to that girl? Who was that girl
man.
singing on there? All right, keep going. I'm gonna look that one
up. And then that's pretty. I wouldn't have ever picked it, but I'll give a shout out to Sean Paul, "Like Glue." I don't know why when I was younger, I loved that song. I don't know why. I'll look up the lyrics. I still don't know what he's saying, even if I'm reading the lyrics.
But man, he don't care what you say or care what you do, dog.
Stick to your girls like glue, man. That's all you gotta do. All right, next.
Yeah, next was the solo female performance.
Yeah.
So let me see. You had picked "Beautiful" by Christina Aguilera and "Work It" by Missy Elliott.
Yep.
I had picked "Are You Happy Now" by Michelle Branch and "Don't Know Why" Nora Jones. Those are two fire songs.
That's one good one, one bad one for you.
Same for you, at least. Like, they might both be bad.
"Work It's" not bad, dude. You can't even talk bad about it. And the music video was fire.
All right, I would have also picked "Rock With You" by Ashanti.
That was the other one that I had highlighted.
"I'm With You" by Avril Lavigne. "Angel" by Amanda Perez. Do you know that one?
Nah, I don't.
All right, that one's fire. I think your sister hates that one. "My Love Is Like Whoa" by Maya.
That would have probably been the next one I would have picked. I don't, to be honest.
They might have shown that video the same time they was showing Tip Drill Uncut, dog.
Shout out Tip Drill. Tip Drill didn't make the list, the top 100. If you know, you know. All the homies was waking up 3 a.m. to watch BET Uncut for Tip Drill, dude. Those are the ones you had?
I had one "Do Not Draft." Like, absolutely.
Lumity?
Yep.
Was it Lumity?
Yep. Uh-oh.
No, that was the one. Me and my coworker, man. Shout out my homie Albert, from work. He was like, "What's that Lumity one?" And then we read the title, and we're like, "Never leave you." And then the parentheses,
Yeah.
It's like it has to be that. Yeah, nah, that definitely wasn't gonna get picked. The only other one I would have, uh, I mean, the only one that I had highlighted still was "Rock with You." Um, Monica's So Gone was only fire because of the beat. They used that.
Yeah. A couple
You know
years
which
ago,
one.
they did that challenge.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I pretty much got what I wanted out of that. I mean, I would trade the Christina Aguilera joint for the Nora Jones one, but you can't get them all.
All right. Band/group performance. You had picked actual clown. Picked "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence
Let's go.
and "Where Is the Love" by Black Eyed Peas. And I had
Very
picked
important songs.
Air
man.
Force Ones by Saint Lunatics and "Landslide" by Dixie Chicks. I'll go through what else I had. I had "She Hates Me" by Puddle of Mud. I had to look that one up because I was like, I don't know if I remember that one at all. Then I listened to it and I was like, I remembered it. It was fire.
I gotta look that one up.
And then I had "Underneath It All" by No Doubt.
I'm not mad at that one.
And then my do not draft for sure was "Unwell" by Matchbox 20.
Yeah, it's crazy because I think on the actual top 100, that Matchbox 20 joint and the Three Doors Down one, they were like in the top 10. And then I re-listened to both of them, and I was like, I'm not picking either one of these.
Dude, if you just played the songs, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one was Matchbox 20 and which one was Three Doors Down.
Dude, all right. So the other ones that I had on my list was, other than the ones you said, I I wouldn't have been mad at "Can't Stop Won't Stop." That song didn't suck. And then "Audio Slave Like a Stone."
Dude.
That song is fire, man. You're crazy. And then shout out Field Mob, "Sick of Being Lonely."
I was
I think,
dying because I was like, why is that even on the list?
dude, I think one time you came into my car and that was just playing. That song might be actually fire.
I think that happened, and then I was like,
and John Witherspoon was in the video, man. R.I.P.
I think that one came on, but then I was like, dude, it's not even the best Field Mob song. Shout out to "So What" with Sierra.
Yeah, they only had like 2 songs, I'm pretty sure. But on "Sick of Being Lonely," when he's like, don't finish your statement." That shit was super fire.
Last thing was actually not the last thing.
There's still 2 more.
Male and female collaboration.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's
It was just
see.
one each.
Yeah. You had picked "Crazy in Love," which is a whack song, and I'm a die on that hill. Like, you're never gonna be able to pressure me into saying that shit is fire.
Beyonce and Jay-Z were crazy in love.
So
It made
that doesn't
perfect
mean,
sense.
doesn't mean it's a good song.
Hey, man, Fabulous and Tamia might not have been into each other.
She was into Grant Hill. What's wrong with you?
Shout out Grant Hill, man. Shout out Detroit Pistons.
Anyways, yeah. So you just said it for me. I had picked "Into You" by
yeah.
Fabulous and Tamia. But
You probably had the better one. I'm not gonna lie.
that's why I went for it first, because I knew that you'd probably want it.
You hate Fabulous though. Your list is fake.
I'm trying to build a fire playlist. I'll listen to the song.
All right. What else did you have? As
Yeah.
options.
I told you, "Baby Boy."
I had it highlighted, but it wasn't gonna.
"Baby Boy" by Beyonce and Sean Paul is better than any song Beyonce and Jay-Z have ever made.
I don't know. I have to think about that one.
Keep thinking. You're gonna be thinking forever because it's true.
Man. All right. What else you have?
Dude, hold on, real fast. Shout out to Sean Paul for making hits, and we didn't know a single damn word. Like, he might be one of the only people to do that. Like, he's speaking English in the songs.
No, he is. I told you. I looked up the lyrics to "Like Glue," and I still don't.
Yeah.
I still don't understand it.
It's not like how I learned Spanish listening to Obsession No Es Amor.
Dude, I think that might be on a list. Like, I don't know what year that was, but that might have made it.
They have Frankie J on here. Shout out Frankie J. They got "Don't Want to Try" on here. That's a good song. But I had let me see. for male and female collaboration, I have Baby Boy. All I Have, J-Lo and LL Cool J. That one's good, except LL Cool J's verse is kind of whack.
I had to re-listen to it before, but I do remember it vaguely. It wasn't
Dude,
one of my favorite songs.
The verse is like, it's a good overall song just because like the sample's tight, the beat's tight, J-Lo's tight on it, but LL Cool J, like, dude, it should have been just someone else. Fuck
Right,
LL Cool J. And then I had The Game of Love by Santana and Michelle Branch.
That's actually a good song. The only other ones I had was
Michelle Branch might have like a deep discography actually.
Possibly.
And I think someone at work was trying to explain that to me. But
like, then you stopped going to work.
Yeah. No, but like I went through and like, yeah, dude, she might have had like big hits. All right, who else did you have?
I had Baby Boy as well. I had Mesmerize, Ja Rule and Ashanti. I wasn't gonna pick it, but I do like Gossip Folks, but that's not a better song than Work It. That because you said there might be a better Missy Elliott song, and this
that was it.
About,
that was it. No, a long time ago.
And then I wasn't gonna pick it either, but I'll give a shout out to Stand Up just because of the music video. We kind of talked about that earlier. It had a fire music video. It had the big ass shoes on and stuff.
Was Stand Up the one where he said he feels like he got a midget hanging from his necklace?
Yeah.
All right.
And in the video, he actually had himself as a midget, I think, on his necklace.
Yeah. Shout out to my cousins when that part came on. They would pick up my other cousin who was like super tiny, and he would just carry him like a baby. Shout out to that. Is that it? And then we just got wild cards left.
And then one wild card, yeah.
Yeah, so the wild card, like I said, it could have been something from another category or just be something that didn't fit. But the wild cards you had picked, you said Frontin', Jay-Z and Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell.
And I had picked, that was my first overall pick. I had picked Shake Your Tail Feather because that's just a fire song. Like no one could argue that. I think In the Club and Shake Your Tail Feather are the two best overall songs on.
From the year or on the list.
Yeah, from this list.
Okay.
But other wild cards, I guess I only really had one, was Beautiful by Snoop, Pharrell, and Charlie Wilson.
I mean, I like that song a lot, but Get Low was, if I had another pick, Get Low would have been my next pick just because of how important it was.
For sure,
at that time.
But like, I don't know. It's it's a song that like Get Low like comes on so often. I feel like, especially like when you go out and stuff. Like, you just get sick of it. Like, you could go hit up, like, 4 bars and clubs in a single night, and you will hear Get Low every single time. Like, it don't matter what time you go.
It still gets people hyped, but they're kind of just making noise, to be honest with you. They're not really saying stuff. Yeah. Like, the lyrical content definitely isn't good.
I'm not mad at, like, the wild card list is actually pretty good. Like, 21 Questions
A lot
is
of
good.
them are good. Yeah, 21 Questions
Shout
is
out
really
Drift
good.
Away, Uncle Cracker.
No, not that one.
Bump 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 was good. Like Can't Let You Go. Don't Mess With My Man is good. What else is here?
Genuine.
What? Hell yeah.
And Holiday Inn.
Yeah, I thought you might have actually were gonna pick Sugar Sugar.
What? Why would I pick that?
I don't know. I thought you might have.
That would have probably been like the 10th one pick. I would have rather pick Damn or Jenny from the Block or something. I'm not picking Baby Bash. No, there's no way. No way in hell.
What did you say? You're my sweet honey bun. Dude, we let Baby Bash cook for like too many years, I think, because he had like Cyclone with T-Pain.
I remember Cyclone. That song sucks.
That's just terrible. Remember that. And he had Baby I'm Back with Akon. That song was actually, that might have been tight. I don't know if you remember.
He might have had a few songs with Akon actually.
But that's what I'm saying though, is like Baby Bash shouldn't have been famous. Like someone else should have just taken those songs.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Lesson learned though, we gotta do this with other people. And I also think we might actually have to do themed rounds to like force us to pick.
Right, like you
Yeah.
pick first in one category and I pick first in the
Yeah.
next one or
So
something.
that's a lesson learned. Like I said, I think we're gonna probably do this for multiple years, multiple times. But we should probably get other guests on here because this is a huge list.
One more
Um,
thing, I don't know if we said at the beginning there was certain songs that were on the
oh,
list
I forgot to say it.
that
Yeah.
we didn't select that might have been better. But if you want to
Yeah.
go ahead and let the listeners know, man.
I might have to just cut this into the beginning, like, like the viewer's discretion is advised.
Okay, man.
But
Well, just say
yeah,
it now
yeah.
and chop
So
it up later.
yeah, but anyways, like for this list, there was a few songs we didn't consider. We didn't consider anything with R. Kelly for obvious reasons. Fuck R. Kelly.
We don't condone that.
Yeah. And then we didn't consider a couple Aaliyah songs, and Thug's Mansion by Tupac. Just cause like I don't know, I feel like those songs they weren't bad songs, but like I don't know, I just like there's nothing to argue about them. Like that's
the Tupac song. If he didn't pass away, it probably wouldn't have made the list. To be honest, that's not in his top like 20 songs of all time. To be
yeah.
honest with
I mean, we're really only trying to address this because like if you see the list and see that and want to wonder why we didn't even bring it up, like that's why.
Right.
It's just like we didn't feel like they really belonged on the list. Like all respect to them, but except for R. Kelly, fuck R. Kelly. But like the Tupac and Aaliyah, I don't know. I don't really feel like they're a part of this list. Because they had already passed away before 2003.
Right.
But yeah, anyways, I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, those are our lists. As always, we're gonna let you guys vote on that. Follow us at winning_rotation on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll probably be posting the polls on my own Instagram until we get our followers up.
More followers.
Yeah,
definitely.
so hey, hit the fucking follow button, all right? Like maybe we got to start putting content because people go to it and we got nothing on there. So,
right.
We'll post some clips today.
We got maybe 9 followers, man. Shout out to the followers.
Our day ones for real.
Yeah.
All right. Out. Peace.
Signing off, historian.